Hi everyone, today we're going to measure mass. Mass is the amount of matter in something. All things have mass. We're going to use the metric units, grams and kilograms, to measure mass. If you recall from the Brain Pop Jr. video, a paperclip or pen cap have the mass of about 1 gram. A kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. A baseball bat, a dictionary, or your Lego or Star Wars encyclopedia books have about 1 kilogram. So some of you at home might have a kitchen scale that looks similar to the picture. That would be useful for you to measure today, just for something outside of our workbook. When we're using a scale, we always need to look at what it's measuring. So if you notice, this scale measures mass up to 4 kilograms. And then you see another line that says 1 kilogram. Let's focus on those little lines in between and figure out what each line represents. So I see from 0 to 1 that there are 10 lines in between. And since 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams, I can determine that each line stands for 100 grams. The middle red line would be 500 grams because half of 1,000 is 500. So if you look at the grapes, they have a mass of 1 kilogram or 100 grams. All right, so let's look at this scale to determine what each marking represents. So you gotta look carefully since these are small pictures. But what I see is that the first scale with the carrots has up to 1 kilogram, and that has a mass of 600. Now let's look at the pumpkin, since that one we don't know what the mass of the pumpkin is. This scale also goes up to 1 kilogram. And then I notice that the first line where it tells us the grams is 250. So by counting, I see that each red line mark is 50 grams. So the pumpkin has greater than 750 kilograms, and then I just use the red tick marks to count by 50. So 850 grams. Here are some more examples. So if we look at the cabbage, the scale with the cabbage, again, it goes up to 4 kilograms. Each number is 1 kilogram. So I notice that there's 10 lines in between. Those each stand for 100. So the cabbage weighs 1 kilogram, 500 grams. And the apples, if we look at those, we see it's above 2 kilograms. And it's 3 additional lines, so it's 2 kilograms, 300 grams. Okay, let's try it with these scales. So let's look at the apples first. This scale only weighs up to 1 kilogram, and then we see 250 grams, 500 grams, 750 grams. So again, we have to figure out what do those lines in between mean? What do they represent? So from 0 to 250, the small red lines are 50 grams. So looking at the apples, I see it's greater than 500. It is 600 grams. Now we look over to the celery or vegetable. This scale is different. This one goes up to 2 kilograms, and you notice it looks different because it doesn't have all the numbers. It just has the 1 kilogram halfway point. So I could see that the red lines are 500, which means each black line is 100. The celery is less than 1 kilogram or 1,000 grams. It's 800 grams. All right, just a couple more. So let's look at the scale with the pineapple. So that one weighs up to 4 kilograms. And you'll see that the pineapple is greater than 3 kilograms. And each line in between, again, is 100 grams. So the pineapple is, well, it's asking us for the weight in grams. So it's 3,400 grams. So it's 3 kilograms, 400 grams, or 3,400 grams. Now the melon, what is the mass of the melon in grams? So this scale now goes up to 6 kilograms, and each red mark again is 500. It appears that it's pointing to the first line after the 500 mark. So the melon is 5,600 grams, or 5 kilograms, 600 grams. So now we get to practice converting grams and kilograms. Don't worry, we're only going to solve the odd problems. There is a lot on here. So looking at the first one, number 1, with the pumpkin on the scale. So I see that it's 3 kilograms, and each line in between again is 100. So it's 3 kilograms, 700 grams. Now let's look at number 3. 4 kilograms, 830 grams is equal to or the same as how many grams? Remember, 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. So 4 times 1,000 is 4,000. So it's equal to 4,830 grams. Skip down to number 5. 3 kilograms, 40 grams. So 3 times 1,000 plus 40, we get 3,040 grams. Make sure you use that 0 as a placeholder. Now we're all the way down to number 7. 7,000 grams is, oh, the directions have changed on us. Now it's asking us to take these grams and put them in kilograms and grams. So 7,000 grams is equal to, so if it's 1,000 grams in 1 kilogram, it's the same as 7 kilograms, and there's 0 grams left over. Number 9, 2,900 grams or 2,900 grams is the same as 2 kilograms, 900 grams. Don't forget those grams. So last one together, we have 8,025 grams. So in 8,025 grams, we have 8 kilograms and 25 grams. All right, you guys, thanks for doing math with me. Now it's time for you to do your independent work. So you all should have your workbooks and do pages 31 through 34. It's going to have you converting grams into kilograms and grams or vice versa. If you have a scale at home, practice measuring different items. Obviously, ask your parents before you start doing it. And if you want to continue to do more math, iExcel, Math Playground, or keep playing those multiplication and division fluency games. Have a great day.